environment, childhood cancer, vision, and diabetes. These are major focus areas because we know government alone cannot do it. We need to help the government. That's why free-minded people who are charitable in nature comes together to give the
impact our community. PWO is one of our closest community. That is why Lions Club even, we have an eye clinic coming up within this community. So they are very dear to us. We decided to come and share some of.
Safe from the coronavirus pandemic, Rosemary Molteleng Bilal, NTA News.
With the reopening of worship centers, worshippers are enthusiastic with the
new guidelines of the ease of lockdown as announced by the federal government, which
So if you give us 1 hour, we will be glad to manage the 1 hour. That means that whatever things we used to do ostentatiously, we will have to reduce.
some mosques in the FCT where prayers were held also put in place the safety measures. The leaders are still putting in place the safety protocols.
All by the health
to the new normal.
We'll be back after that.
Now you make government say make you hear word, make you stay for house. Arrange food where you go chop, keep for house. If you dey outside, not shake anybody hand, not they hug anybody. They wash hand every time with soap and water where they flow. Make you wash hand like say you use and touch pepper, come take and clean, call this number, sharp sharp.
It really feels very comfy. With my new Molfix pants, I'm happy, I know why. My bottom.
Molfix pants with anatomic fit technology. New Molfix.
Now, despite enlightenment and advocacy to obey traffic rules on the Southern Parkway Drive, constructed to decongest gridlock in the city center, motorists have continued to violate that. The direct offensive test.
However, in recent times, some motorists no longer adhere to the one-way drive, which the Directorate of Road Traffic Services, Wadata Bodinga, says would have assisted in decongesting the city center.
All the infrastructures, if you go to Abuja Center, the kind of hold-up you used to see, or even by that Yahuza at the back of National Mosque, etc., of the FCT administration.
On the issue of the mobile courts, he says since April this year, a total of 13 offenders were prosecuted for various offences, ranging from carrying of more passengers, thereby breaching the safety protocols, to violation of interstate travel bans, among others.
Dealing with issues on transportation, it is through movement of people from one place to other that disease, and that is why the FCT
public to cooperate by adhering to the new guidelines on the ease of lockdown, as it is for the safety of all. Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
The fixation of young minds to the social media is of concern as the influence on psychology grows. Deborah Micah examines this modern trend, which technology
used to share content and connect, Snapchat, among others. And adults and children. Experts observe that understanding teenagers and social media,
everything that goes on there,
just online, which
time of the social media are doing everything possible to be creative. Some of them money spinning ventures like online networking businesses and all sorts. As a matter of fact, there are more benefits on the social media for the young people now.
And more things from it. They get information, they get to be entertained, they learn to get to watch pornographic on it. So I will advise parents, at least, that there are some places that you can put parade for them.
Despite these consequences, the use of social media, if properly guided, is considered the best and cheapest platform for children to showcase their talents. Deborah Micah, NTA News.
And on the entertainment scene, tributes keep pouring in honor of late legendary Nigerian musician Majek Fashek, who died at 57, as more American celebrities, including Kanye West, call for justice for George Floyd. Habiba Oladipo has these and more on Entertainment News.
Jack Fashek, real name Majakodumi Fasheke, was born in Benin City, Edo State. He started singing in his local church as a young boy, where he learned to play the trumpet and guitar while composing songs for the choir. Majek Fashek had a successful music career with hit songs like Send Down the Rain and
Misty and cloudy, it looks like the rain gonna fall today. This morning I watered it all.
In 2015, it was gathered that the singer was bankrupt and was battling drug addiction. Majek Fashek died at 57 in New York, United States of America, after battling an undisclosed ailment. Since the announcement of his death, tributes have been pouring in from Nigerians, including those in the entertainment industry and government officials, like the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who described his death as a big loss to the
And I know he's in a good place, and you know, God has a reason for everything.
Still on COVID-19 pandemic.
Coronavirus to reduce the population of the world. My brother, my sister, even if na so, you want follow for the population where they want reduce? This my ear don't hear many lies. Sete my ear don't hear. Make una no dey confuse us o. Because the only way we go fit defeat this coronavirus na to follow and do everything where government they talk o.
And to movies.
Whichever idiot kidnapper that took my love, God will punish them. Anyway, I want to pay her bride price. I'm ready now.
That's her husband.
Merry Men 2 makes its debut alongside fan favorite on the online movie streaming platform Netflix. Though the movie received mixed reviews, it grossed over 230 million naira at the box office, cementing it as one of the great movies of 2019. On the foreign scene, the death of George Floyd, the unarmed black man, is still drawing global attention as celebrities like John Boyega and Kanye West, amongst others, are calling for an end of racial discrimination against black people in the US and other parts of the world. With entertainment news, Habiba Oladipo, NTA News.
Molfix Pants with G. New Molfix Pants, inspired by babies.
And talking sports, Manchester United striker Odion Igalo is saying no to racial abuse as veteran Nigerian women's table tennis player Funke Oshonaike joins the outrage against rape. Abdullahi Suleiman Iyaji has more on Sports Brief.
Igalo, who revealed that he suffered name-calling from an opposition player in China, condemns racial attacks and threatens to walk off the pitch if he is racially abused again in his career. He made this known to Sky Sports News in an interview and stated that he reported the abuse to the Chinese Football Association but had to let go after no action was taken. The 30-year-old, who has demanded justice in the George Floyd killing in America, hinted that he would be ready to take further action should he be subjected to racist abuse on the football pitch. Meanwhile, six-time Olympian Funke Oshonaike decries the rape menace in the country. Describing it as a tennis star, disclosed that she was a victim as a young girl and urges women to unite against the scourge. The former Nigerian champion says she is putting together a tell-all autobiography and pleaded with parents to give their children the right upbringing. Abdullahi Suleiman Yaji, NTA News.